Yo, what up? Poland, a nation known for alcohol and femboys, truly one of the utopias of all time. I've never had the pleasure of going to Poland because, well, I'm poor. But luckily you don't have to go to Poland to experience what it is to be Polish, because we have... No! This is a very wholesome and relaxing game. In my opinion, the best farming simulator ever made. No, hold on. That's the wrong game. Here it is. This game fucking sucks! Darkwood is an incredibly terrifying game. Not as terrifying as being born in Poland, but pretty close. It's my favorite horror game, but there's one problem though. In order to go through the real Poland experience, we will have to play this game as the average Polish, which involves 3 rules. I'll explain these rules later as we advance in the game. Let's get to it. First of all, we're gonna play on the maximum difficulty, which is basically permadeath, because I hate myself. Second of all, we're gonna skip the prologue. It gives us a bit of context for the story, but that's okay, I'll just explain it to you. What happened is that we were at a party in Krakow, dancing our hearts out, absolutely throwing that shit until someone punched us and stole our house keys, a doctor. We tried to fight back, but the alcohol intoxication made us miss and hit someone else. After that, things went wild and we blacked out into an alcohol coma. And here we are. Confused and lost, we wake up in this old place. After recovering ourselves, we explore the house where we find some alcohol, of course, some magic mushrooms, of course, and a stove with a bottle full of semen. Of course. Wait, what? Anyway, the only important things we spotted were a workshop to build Legos and a container with a lock. But that's okay, because with my insane intellect, we cracked it open. Inside, we found a bunch of resources and most importantly, a knife. Here's where the first rule of the challenge comes into place, which is that we can only use 2 weapons, specifically the worst ones in the entire game. And one of those weapons is the knife. The reason knives suck is because they cannot stop enemy attacks when hitting them. Personally, I think it would be quite difficult to punch someone when that said someone is doing an appendectomy on you. But what do I know? In any case, we also took this gun from the container. We can't use it, but hey, maybe we can scare someone off. Look at my buddy over here, he was probably at the party too. Now, let's take a look at the map. As you can see, we're trapped in this big forest. We spawned here in we spawned in this area. Our objective is to explore the whole region in the search for a very specific character, Wolfman. And you know what we found after exploring for a bit? Let me give you a clue. It wasn't Wolfman. Instead, we found a naked man walking his rabid dog. Poland, everyone. We also encountered a burned house. Inside there was an entry to a tunnel with a huge armored door at the end. This is the way to our house, but the only way to go through is to open it with the key the doctor stole from us. So we get out and keep roaming around, only to find more burned houses. Bro, who keeps burning this stuff here? After running around a bit more and running away from some dogs, we found him. Well, look who it is. A furry. Who would have guessed, right? Right before I can say anything to him, he calls me meat. Not a good icebreaker, to be honest. At least buy me some coffee first, I don't know. Either way, the guy tells us that he was at the party and knows the location of the asshole that has our key, but we'll have to give him something in return. He then challenges us to continue to the next section, the Silent Forest, to meet him there and prove ourselves useful. But before doing any of that though... What? What was I supposed to do, huh? The guy's a literal furry and has the balls to pull my leg. Look, I'm sorry guys, I know it goes against the rules of the challenge, but I just can't... Wait, he's sexist? You got a friend in me. Right, so after talking to Wolfman, we explore a bit more, but it's starting to get late, so we need to hurry. Before that though, let me show you how bad this knife is. Remember those burned houses? Well, I tried to loot them and it turns out they are full of dogs, which by the way, are the weakest enemy in the entire game. And let's just say it didn't go very well. Someone call Pita, cause this shit is about to get crazy, look. Beam! There you go, 1, 2... See, there's enough for you. 3, come on, do it. I can do this shit. Okay, no, okay, I'm a guy of one lady, please, take turns, okay? Take turns, bitches, I can with all of you. Okay, if you hit them, that would be actually insane, right? Like, okay, yes, keep stabbing the fucking air. What are you? Okay, there you go. Once again, I'm not hitting everyone. Yes, no, okay, don't get hit. Okay, slow and steady. There we go! And the knife is broken. Great! Now it's almost midnight and we need to go back to our hideout. You can't roam around the forest at night because the trees get freaky and whisper weird things into your ear. In any case, we finally reach the shelter, turn on the engine and barricade ourselves in by putting this wardrobe here and blocking every window and door. Or at least that's what I would have done if I had any wood. I didn't have much time to loot because, well, I was busy. So we don't have any. And we don't have any weapons either. This is gonna be a fun night, let me tell you. Not to worry, because with my enormous intellect, I use the wardrobe to trap myself against the corner, preventing enemies from reaching me. Man, I'm such a genius. Oh, okay, I think I lost him. Phew. Hello? Someone there? Close the door, man, the AC is on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, let's go. We survived the night. The sunrise is here, motherfuckers, I'm better. Every time we go through a night cycle, time will freeze as long as we stay in the shelter, so we can prepare ourselves for the day. And we will also be visited by the man, the myth, the legend, Trader! This is the guy that saved us from the party and took us here. Each night we survive will earn a reputation with which we can buy things from him. In this case, wood, even though apparently we already had some in the workshop. Man, I'm such an imbecile. Well, now that we have wood, we can make our second and last allowed weapon in the game. The board with nails! I mean, it's an improvement from the knife, I'll give you that, but it's still pretty bad. In any case, we immediately get to the Silent Forest. What's the rush, you're probably wondering? Well, the second rule of this challenge forces us to stay only one single night in its hideout. Once we do, we cannot sleep there anymore, or the landlord will have our asses. After going through this dense part, we reach the entrance to the Silent Forest. Man, this place looks like dog shit. I've seen public bathrooms cleaner than this. I mean, I'm not one to talk, you should see my house, but come on, even the floor is all sticky. Sticky and white, I mean, what even is this shit? After cleaning the crusty floor, we continue through, but have a new problem. A gate with a lock. Guess we're not done with this house yet. There's a ball sack here too. I don't know, man, nothing surprised me anymore. I think there's someone here? Hello? Sir? Look, man, you really need to clean this place up. You ungrateful piece of shit? I was gonna help you clean, actually. Now I'm gonna mop the fucking floor with you. Look. Bim, bam. Finally, after a few hits, the guy goes down. And what's the reward? A rotten stick. Great. At least we got the code for the gate. Can you guess what the code for this highly sensitive and secure location that makes sure that no one goes around trespass? It's 3333. My high school email password is better than this. Regardless, we finally get out, another dude from the party, and continue through. Okay, so this section is much scarier than the last one since, as you can see, the forest is much denser and there are also new enemies to fight. Nothing a brave guy like me can't handle though. Eventually we found the Silent Forest hideout. Usually this would be the moment I would use all the mushrooms for upgrades, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't condone the use of drugs, and because of the challenge. Here's the third and final rule. Remember that stove I mentioned before? Well, every shelter has one. With it we can prepare delicious Polish cuisine, like ketamine. Doing so will allow us to get new abilities, but last time I checked, Poles can't do things like photosynthesis, so we are not using them. I'll just set them to Wolfman instead so he can enjoy them. And speaking of Wolfman, we immediately get to his camp and talk to him. The thing is that my buddy over here has a crush on a girl she refers to as the pretty lady in a nearby village. If we help him get a date with her, he'll give us the location of the doctor, so we head straight to said village. And here we are, right at the entrance. What? Come on guys, don't judge, okay? It's probably just a cultural thing. We then enter the village. Inside of it, time doesn't pass, so we can look around without hurry. Time stop, huh? Perhaps I underestimated the Polish. Maybe I should speak with one of the locals or something? Hello, sir. How you doing? Hello? Maybe he doesn't speak English? Hold on, let me try something. Hello, sir. I'm hungover as shit and don't remember anything. Can you help me? I am going to cry. Fucked up face. Let's see if we can get some sympathy, huh? Okay, so how do I say this in Polish? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try this, okay? Let's do something more simple. See, there you go. Ratunku! Ratunku! No, I think he's ignoring me actually. He's a piece of shit. Oh, no, he does speak English. Hello? As we explored more of the village, we found its Zapka, but it was closed. We also found a bunch of people who were hungover as shit from the party. We saw this guy. Hello? Damn, there's LOL players in this game too? Look at that booty though.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm sorry. You can see me? Okay, shut up, buddy. Oh, look, a shiny stone. We can sell this later for a ton of reputation. But first of all, I'm gonna clean it. I mean, God knows what this motherfucker has done with it. He probably shoved it up his ass. After exploring a bit more, look at all those resources that we cannot use. We finally spotted the house with the pretty lady. Problem is that the house is guarded by the chicken lady, some old woman who is the pretty lady's sister, and as you can probably imagine, she's not very fond of the idea of a furry dating her sister. That's okay, I can be very persuasive. Before that though, our ears are blessed with some polished drip. After going outside, we found another character, the musician, who also has a crush on the pretty lady. Leave. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just leave. I know this looks kinda rude, but trust me, the best way to help this guy is to ignore him. Seriously, don't talk to him. Well, everyone seems to be into this chick, so obviously I'm gonna take a peek. Respectfully, that is. Or maybe not. It sounds like she needs a mint or something. Right, so the chicken lady has locked her system behind the door and threw the key into this well. In order to enter it, we'll need to fix it with a chain. To get one, we'll visit this very particular location, Piotrek's house. Yes, there is one in the village too, but there's something else we need to do with Piotrek, so we might as well buy it from him. After leaving the village and discussing the weather with one of the locals, we get to the place. I tried to talk to Piotrek, but he had barricaded himself behind a steel door and said that he would only open it if I dealt with the beast in his garage. Well, let's see what this beast is, shall we? Easy. We go back to Piotrek and talk to him. Apparently the guy wants to escape this forest by building a rocket. Usually I would make fun of him, but let's be honest, that's probably the most normal thing I've heard today. Why is this important though? Well, because we can sell him tractor parts that have no use for us. If we give him enough parts, he'll actually build the rocket. And of course, since I'm such a kind person with no ulterior motives whatsoever, I'm gonna help him. Regardless, we buy the chain from him and go back to the village, fix the well, and go down. Now, what we're doing is extremely reckless, because God knows what the villagers have thrown down here. It will be fine, right? Look, I'm just gonna spoil it for you guys. There's gonna be a forced fight here against a chomper. What's a chomper? You'll see in a moment. I wonder what this game will give us for this dangerous trial. A torch and some flares. Great. Right, so ideally, we'd kill this bastard in one fight. Ideally being the key word. Hey, where are you going, brother? Where'd you go? I need to talk to you, come here. Yeah, I rage baited him, come on, come here. What? That shit did not hit me, come on. Again? Nah, this motherfucker's cheating. This motherfucker's cheating. Okay, fine. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Fuck! Where are you? Okay. Here he comes, Throw the flare. Hello? You coming or what? Come on, motherfucker, flares don't last forever. He's gone. He's gone. He rage baited me. Just a torch now, I guess. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna get pressed by some random idiot that lives in a cave. Hey! Where are you, boy? Okay, so I think there was a bit of a misunderstanding. We started on the wrong foot. I don't think any of this is necessary, you know? I was just checking on you, trying to help you. And I just stepped on some mushrooms. Great, that's what I fucking need! Finally, jeez. I mean, easiest fight of my life. At last, we leave the area into a house where we find the key. I would give it to Wolfman, but it's almost midnight, so we head back to the shelter. Home sweet home. Once again, we have almost no time to prepare ourselves for the night, so we better start praying. I'm gonna try to block a few doors at least. This sofa is the most OP defense we have, so it would be damn not to use it. It's heavy as fuck though. Great, now we just put it in this entrance. Or maybe not. Can I help you, sir? Whatever you are selling, I'm not interested. Here, have a piece of my hospitality. You like it, don't you? Right, so where were we? Yes, the sofa. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, have some hospitality too, there's enough for everyone. Or not. These fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, man. That's okay, I got another one. We are so back, ladies and gentlemen. And it broke again. God fucking damn! I'm doing my cardio tonight, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the workbench and build another board with nails. Okay, well, the sun is starting to come up, but I still need a board with nails, you know? Nah, now you're just laughing in my fucking face. I mean, this just has to be a joke, right? Some joke that I'm not understanding, some... Oh, okay, I guess he got bored or something? Goodbye. Goodbye. Holy shit, we actually made it. We actually made it. Trader! Have you been, man? You won't believe the night I had. After surviving the night, we buy a watch and some resources to upgrade the workbench and build a lamp. Now we just need to give the key to Wolfman, but I wanna check the pretty lady before that. Man, this one better be smoking hot. Dog, shut up. Here it is. Hey ma'am, I've heard a lot about you. Let me see if...
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Well, I'm gonna leave now, okay, chicken lady? What? Okay, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to be funny.
I thought it was clever, Sonic.
Fuck you, Tail.
So you're telling me this woman who has probably survived 13 wars can't even take a stone to the face? Funnily enough, this makes things easier for us, because now we don't have to make Wolfman's quest into the Silent Forest, since the chicken lady has the location of the doctor's house. Why didn't I just straight up kill her to get the location? Because then this video would be 3 minutes long. Well, since I don't need Wolfman anymore, I'm just gonna kill him too. This is literally self-defense, by the way. If you don't do his mission, he'll hunt you down, so this is a necessity, I promise. Well, Wolfman, it's been a pleasure, but this honest and not at all convenience relationship ends here. Although I'm gonna give you a farewell gift. Here, an explosive barrel and some gasoline, just for you. Any last words?
Kate, let me tell you how much I've...
What? What do you mean that's not allowed? Look man, if someone places a bomb next to you, drenches you in gasoline and takes out a torch and you don't do anything, that's on you, okay? Fine, I'll actually fight him. Hey Wolfman, you got something on your head. Yeah, I think it's a mosquito. Let me see. There. Come on, let's go Wolfman. I don't have all day. Man, you're really bad at this, huh? Here. Boom, another one. You want some more? Okay, see, there you go, another one. Fucking idiot. Oh shit, he hit me. Okay. This again, you're so predictable, man. Like, I'll make a little effort. Here he comes again. I'm just... Ah, fuck! I failed. Oh, he fell down. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. A concussion just for you. And now he's stuck. Very well, Wolfman. You know, all of this arrogance that you can do. Okay, fuck. Maybe I should shut up and just fucking kill this guy. But I think I'm too arrogant to do that. Okay, no, that wasn't on the plan. Okay? Boom! There. Come on. Two combo. 3 combo. 4 combo. Here it goes. Boom! Fucking idiot. Oh, this is just fuck. Now that he's done, we can get to the Silent Forest, where instead of fighting dogs and random poles, we'll have to fight big-ass dogs and big-ass poles. Look at this guy over here. He probably bought some weed from the gas station. After confessing our sins in church, which took a very long time, and fighting a big-ass dog, we found the doctor's hideout, but it was locked. Where's the code? In the doctor's house. Where's the doctor's house? On the eastern edge of the old woods. You could have been a bit more specific, you know? Okay, the entire fucking game is chasing me, and I don't even know where I am, so... Oh wait, that's it! There it is, let's go! Let's go! Inside the doctor's house, we found some... Look, whatever gets you off, man. I can't hit my protein! 50 bombo-clad, pussy-clad, ras-clad, yes-clad human limbs. Anyway, we get the code from the house and leave. Oh, look at that, now it's 9 AM. Yup, there's a bug in the doctor's house that makes us go back in time, allowing us to avoid night echoes from now on. In any case, we go to the train wreck and ask the doctor for the key, and he kindly gives it to us. We then sold the remaining parts to Piotrek, and then we go to the underground entrance. After going through the door, we found a bunch of debris blocking the way out, and also there was a man trapped in it. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Level 10 guy.
Have to continue through this side passage. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Do I look like a therapist or something? I don't fucking care! And finally, we finished the game. What, you thought this was over? Welcome to the swamp. This section is bigger and harder than any of the previous forests. The exit to the exterior is blocked by this talking tree. In order to go through, we need to burn it down, but to do that, we need to go underground and find its roots, which are under the water. So how do we reach them then? With an oxygen tank. To build one, we have to get some compressor parts in the junkyard and an actual oxygen cylinder in the swamp cottage. We immediately go for the cylinder tank. Okay, well, now we are at a point where our weapons have less health than the enemies in this place, so things are gonna get interesting, let me tell you. And speak of the fuck! Hey, look! That's the way to the cottage! Let's get to it, shall we? Actually, let me walk around for a bit more. Gotta get 10,000 steps, you know? And here we are. The house was surrounded by a huge barricade. Inside the barricade, there were a bunch of traps which we easily disarm. Kinda. After fixing this generator, we can get inside and meet the elephants. Apparently, if we want them to give us an oxygen cylinder, we'll have to go look for a kid that got lost in the woods, which would probably take a very long time. However... Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna break into this shed and steal one of their cylinders though. We also found a dead child inside, but that's not important. Anyway, now we head to the junkyard, which would usually be a very tough area if it weren't for... Piotrek! Have you been, man? In any case, in order to find the compressor parts, we'll need to dig up these dirt piles. To do that, we'll need a shovel. Luckily, there is one in this nearby cottage. The way inside is blocked by this huge snail who voluntarily lets us in. Shovel... What is the shovel, man? Oh shit, it was outside. I didn't need to kill him. Oh well. He called me ugly, so he deserved it. We dig up the piles and find the compressor parts, but it's almost midnight. This is actually terrible news, but I'll explain later. In the meantime, we get back home with pretty much no time for preparation, so we're just gonna raw dog this shit. At this point, it's tradition.
I'm going to explain to you how you can become a fanboy fast and without being overcomplicated. The most important part about becoming a fanboy isn't necessarily the clothing.
Oh, come on! Easy. Easy. Come on, guys, let's up the ante a bit.
I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the brake! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Okay, so the weapon is broken, so I can't do anything. I've been running away from this guy for like 4 hours straight. I mean, come on, just give me a break, man. Okay, there you go. There you go, okay. Okay, we survived the night, but this is far from a victory, because in order to burn down the talking tree, we need to wait an entire day and night, which is against the rules, which means that this whole oxygen tank thing was for nothing! So, what do we do? No problem, because we still have one last chance, the radio tower. This is our last resource to escape this godforsaken forest. We get to the place, but it's blocked, so we'll have to go through this alternative path that is full of these bird monsters. Luckily, most of them are asleep, so as long as we stay quiet, we should have no problem. Unless you know the trick, of course. Look, my man, we're gonna go here, okay? We're gonna run straight because I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm gonna go up here, then dodge these guys, then go down, okay? Then go up again to avoid this dead end, then I'm gonna continue because I don't look behind me, okay? Everybody's fucking chasing me, but I don't fucking care. I just keep going and I keep going because I am that guy. And now we take a break. Because, you know, I mean, I have to breathe a little. The cardio, it needs to, you know, you need to have some rest, and then you go at it, and then you rest a bit. And that's how these things work, right? But then again, we're gonna keep continue because it doesn't fucking matter. It's full of this shit, but I ignore them. Okay, I only go forward. I have one fucking path, and that's where I'm gonna go because I am the guy, and this person is looking at me. I don't give a fuck. I just keep going. Get out of the fucking way, and we're done. I mean, that was easy, right? Now we find ourselves in another underground tunnel. Inside, there's another locked gate. The game warns us that we only have one chance to open it through some kind of psychedelic dream. But I wouldn't want to spoil you, right? So I will only show you the highlights. I am God. I am Jesus Christ. Okay, open this. Swallow me, daddy. There we go. Finally. Yes. Yes, I'm out. Fucking finally. There's a lot of lore here, but I don't care. I just want to leave, dog. I can't wait to get home and watch some gay romance movies or something. Here it is. My house. Whew. Well, I'm gonna talk with the neighbors, right? That's kind of weird, right? It's not important, probably. Let's check the basement, though. Oh man, this radio is telling me to go to sleep. I don't know. This looks kind of suspicious, no? Hey, these cracks, they have something weird in it, right? I mean, I wonder what this means. My apartment! Yes! Finally! Whew. Finally, some real food. Oh! There's roots under the floor. I wonder what this means, right? I mean, what could possibly... Anyway,